One of the most common questions I see in online forums and social media is about ageism and how people over 40 find it hard to thrive and survive in IT. So the question keeps popping up. I'm over 40. I'm finding it hard to change a job or find a new position or find a niche in IT. So let's take this question head on. So how do techies over 40 survive in IT? Ageism in IT is like a Goldilocks paradox, right? People don't want techies who are too young, too inexperienced. At the same time, recruiters don't want people who are too old. They kind of want people in that Goldilocks sweet spot, just right. Now, I have learned to address this, accept ageism, and not only survive, but also thrive. I started way back as a mainframe programmer. Right? Worked on CICS, DB2, and MBS mainframe programming, and then graduated to Windows programming. And those days, Windows was the big platform for client-server technologies, developing client-server with the server interactions. And then came the integration technologies. Integration was a big thing in the industry. People wanted system integrators integrating across systems, across diverse platforms. And then I graduated to become a cloud architect. Learned the cloud technologies, so migrating platforms from legacy technologies to the cloud. And now I have found a niche as an enterprise architect. And I've been an enterprise architect for the past decade or so. And being an enterprise architect, I not only switched job in my 40s, but also relocated across continents, moved back from the US to India. So how do people do that? How do people survive and thrive in IT in their 40s? One key is the passion that people show. An example I keep reflecting on over and over is a person called Stephen Butler, an architect, a technical lead I worked with way back about 15 years ago when I was with Infosys. He was based in the Bay Area, a hands-on techie in his 60s. As you can see from this picture, he was a newly minted grandfather, a proud grandpa of a 2-year-old child. And he was about 63, 64, hands-on techie, willing to learn new technologies, explore new trends, and become hands-on with those. And he was really valued for that in the organization and valued by the clients. Now, when he was 64, he took a break, and I got a call from his wife one day saying, Stephen is no more. He dropped dead right at his keyboard, doing what he loved best, programming, working on a system, and just boom, dropped dead. So his passion really showed through. People in 50s and 60s can also thrive just like Stephen Butler did. So what are the lessons out here? What can you learn from people like this who not only thrive in IT but survive? A few people move into upper management roles. They thrive in managing business units or IT divisions. But management requires tact and requires the persistence to stay on top of the pyramid. Not everyone has the same. So some like me find a mix between management and straddling management and technology, say in enterprise architecture, which is where I find myself. And some work as FTEs in specialized roles, but a few take on consulting gigs as they come along. Now, how do you thrive in IT once you cross a certain age? Be multi-skilled. And if you're hands-on, show expertise in certain areas like system integration and DevOps. This is something that comes with experience, with the depth of knowledge that you build over a period of time. And if you're up to it, if you are hands-on, you can also take on development roles, but that requires perseverance an ability to stay updated on functional and technical trends. Regardless of what you do, you need to demonstrate excellent verbal and written communication skills, because that is valuable in the industry all the time. You need to continue to stay updated on emerging trends, tools, and techniques. For example, you should not be wondering what the hype over AI, ML, and ChatGPT is all about. Get hands-on and learn. Learn to play with tools like ChatGPT. Talk knowledgeably about things when an opportunity arises. Stay updated on your domain, the functional domain. If you're a supply chain expert, a banking expert, a medtech, insurance, any other domain that you have expertise in, continue to stay updated on those trends. And last but not the least, the key is to network. Nurture your network. Stay on top of your network. Continue to stay updated with your peers, colleagues, and people you have worked with over the years. And those are the people whom you can help, whom you can seek inputs from as you go along in your career.